Hi everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. Happy September. This is the month reading for each zodiac sign. If this is not your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, go ahead and look for those up on my channel. I've also placed them in a playlist to make them easier to locate. This will be a look at each week's energy with an oracle card, and then we're going to take a look at your tarot as well as advice. And we do have a lunar eclipse and a partial solar eclipse coming up this month, so I will be pulling cards specifically for those energies as well. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions continue to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list linked, and all those links are in the description box as well as in the comment section. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. Hi Virgo! Happy Virgo season! Okay, week 1 for Virgo. Okay, enthusiasm, card number 18. So you might be needing to look at things enthusiastically. Week number 2, especially things might be changing. And we do have the eclipses, and I'll be pulling some cards specific to that energy soon. Week number 2. Okay, Spirit Guardian, a winter retreat. This is probably the 3rd or 4th sign that has already received that retreat card on that same week. So the retreat card talks about in the wintertime the fishermen can't fish, so they mend the nets and they prepare for the coming surge of energy in the spring. During this time, it's a time of mending things that need mending, fixing things that need fixing, and it's important to listen to the messages from God's Source Spirit at this time. It's a break, a pause, could be a vacation, could be a step back from something or someone. Week 3. Okay, great gratitude. Card number 4, and consciousness. So 4s are home, roots, family, building something on a solid, stable, secure foundation. At this time you might be feeling supported or loved, appreciated. And it could also be that it's time for you to express gratitude to others. I also feel like this is a card about trust, because these birds have entrusted this girl to hold the babies. Okay, week number 4. Okay, healing chaos. So there might be something that needs healing at this time. It could also be a time of healing for you. This is also potentially a time of change, because we do have all the butterflies again in this card, and all the colorful butterflies on that first week. If you feel like things have been stuck or stagnant, maybe it's time to shake things up. And if you feel that things have been kind of chaotic, then it may be time that it's calming down. Okay, week number 5 is the tail end of September and a peek at October for Virgo. Okay, home. So home, roots, family, building something on a solid, stable, secure foundation. And we do have the home inside of the bubble here. So this may be a move. This may be something that you are doing to your home, remodeling, or something having to do with home and family. Alright, let's get your tarot for Virgo. Okay, Queen of Cups. Using your intuition, nurturing yourself and others. 7 of Wands. This is kind of being defensive or standing your ground. Knight of Pentacles. Someone coming in with a solid, stable, secure offer, but it's so slow coming that you're not sure if it's coming. It's kind of stalled out. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. Are you grateful that this offer is taking a long time so that you have time to kind of heal things and prep things? Okay, at home, with home and family. Ten of Pentacles, ultimate success, ultimate family, legacy, success. Tens are endings. Cycle completions. Could have been something that took 10 years. Okay, Seven of Swords. Something feels deceptive or is a strategy. Something that maybe someone is using to sneak away. But we do have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords, so multiple sevens. Okay, the Fool. This could be an Aries, someone taking a leap of faith, someone jumping into something new, could be risky. And with the Seven of Swords right next to it, could be their strategy. They don't really have one. Maybe just jumping into something. Maybe they want to leave home without thinking. Okay, Four of Cups, yes. Doing something or feeling rejected, disappointed, not satisfied. Maybe feeling like you're going to be rejected so you don't make the offer, or not wanting to accept the offer because you feel like it's going to be much of the same. Being bored with an offer. Could be like a missed opportunity. Yes, and being guarded. So, Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior energy. Someone who's experienced a bunch of hurt in the past. All these wands representing another battle scar and building up a wall, having having their guard up now. Okay, for Virgo, eclipse energy. There's a lunar eclipse on September 7th in the sign of Pisces, and a partial solar eclipse in the sign of Virgo on September 21st. For Virgo. Okay, Lovers, Gemini energy, head over heart or heart over mind, choice or decision. Ones are numbers of the self and fresh starts. Fives are change, challenge, or competition. 1 and 5 together is the number of the Lovers card in the tarot. And that's a head over heart or heart over mind, choice or decision. Sixes are also a return to better health, as well as seeking balance in an unbalanced situation. So something having to do with a choice for something that you love, or a choice for a lover. Okay, putting an end to something. And having a concern about it. Okay, so concerns about ending something that you love. For Virgo. Okay, surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Yes, so there's this healing energy here. And even if something is ending, it's important to stay grounded and try to find ways to release stress, to heal. Take a break, a pause, step back also with the retreat card. Surrender procrastination. Now's the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Okay, so we do have the Fool card, and maybe that is a feeling of thinking it's kind of erratic or something, but it's taking a leap of faith and taking action. Maybe finding out more information instead of kind of going into things without really thinking or planning. But the Seven of Swords is also having a strategy, so figuring that out. Let's get your advice for the month. So those were the eclipse energies for Virgo. Okay, step up and lead, new moon in Capricorn. Now it did come out in reverse. Maybe this is something that you don't want to have to step up and lead. This could also be that you feel like it's not your place, but it looks like standing up for yourself or for what it is that you're trying to protect is important. It looks like you don't want to, right? Or something that you're not satisfied with. Okay, let's see. Okay, be humble, and it did come out in reverse. Yes, because I had the deck upright. So be humble, first quarter moon in Leo. Remember where you started, be of service, come from the heart, and try not to let ego or pride get in the way. And because I am looking at another Leo energy, at the bottom of the deck, we have full moon in Leo, go wild. So use your natural instincts. Be kind-hearted, try to be of service, which is a very Virgo energy, and be natural, be authentic. Try to let things unfold naturally. Try not to have too much control or micromanage things. Try not to be too guarded, but do protect your energy. If it means taking a step back and meditating or praying, doing things that relieve stress for you. Maybe out in nature, spending time outdoors, getting grounded. All right, that is what I have for Virgo. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.